Hey, what's good everyone? You're back again with Cam here with a video that we haven't done in some time on the channel. Some Plunder. I know. Plunder is a great mode, and I'm really nervous they're going to take it away in the next Warzone, and they shouldn't. It's a great mode. I've absolutely liked it a lot. It's a great place to level up weapons if you're doing the free-to-play option. It's a great way to test out new builds, see how it feels. It's even a fun, fairly competitive mode, man. It really is. And so, a while back, about a year or so ago, I dropped a tutorial for new players who didn't know really what Plunder was all about. And I've gotten actually quite a bit of positive feedback on that. And it's still doing pretty well considering how long Warzone has been out. And so I'm glad that's been helpful to people. But we haven't done Plunder quite a bit. So recently, someone posted a comment on that video saying, hey, I need tips. I'm like, well, okay, we have real basic stuff in that video. So let's take it a couple more steps. And I actually, this gameplay, I was testing out the EM2. I just got that kitted out and was giving it a try. So I jumped in with some randoms to see how it played. And in this scenario, it is with a bunch of randoms, and there's no mics really. You're actually going to see me playing in the daytime. Weird. Yeah, I know. In fact, you'll see Nikki watching something in the background as well. So not too much talking there. I'm going to talk over the gameplay, though, of where my mindset is and some of the stuff that I did to help us get the win. Quick disclaimer, though. If you've been playing Plunder for a while, this video probably isn't for you. And if you continue watching and think, oh yeah, I knew all that shit already, well, that's on you. Don't get mad and put in the comments, oh yeah, I knew all this already. Then don't watch. This is for players who are still fairly new to Warzone in general, the Plunder mode, and are looking to get some assistance. I'm hoping that Plunder will continue to be around in the next Warzone iteration, whatever that is, when they drop that map. So, I'm also going to place the my loadout. If you want to know what I was using in the description below, check that out. And also, if you haven't followed me yet, you want to know where we're going live, man, I play a lot of games, enjoy co-ops with a lot of fun people as well. Make sure you're following any of the platforms in the description as well for that. And also, if you are bored, you got nothing better to do, and some of your favorite content creators or streamers aren't playing a game that you like, have a look at Beacons. My Beacons link is in there. It has all of my playlists of all my old streams. Have that run in the background while you're studying, or you got something going on. Everything is there. We have a lot of good times on there, so feel free to check that out. And I hope you enjoy the gameplay and the commentary. We'll see you on the next one, guys.
Let's do this.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. As I mentioned, a little bit of daytime gaming here. Nikki was watching something on TV. I don't even remember what that's called. If anyone recognizes it, extra points for you if you throw that in the comment section. I think it's on Netflix. It's a Netflix exclusive, I think. So it's raunchy too, actually. I remember that. It's raunchy. Anyway, off topic. So, whenever I start a game, this is with my teammates or with randoms, I usually will like to recommend up to 3 spots to drop, and then I let them choose from there. I'm not really hard on, oh yeah, this is going to suck. I gotta go where I say. It's like, hey man, I think these are some good options. What do you guys think? And if teammates have a mic, then we can talk it out. And if they don't, they can at least agree with me or ping something else. So I usually provide a couple of options when we get going here. So let's go. So I'm looking for it. I'm looking at where things are dropping. When it comes to Plunder, so you want to get to a spot where there's going to be lots of loot. And as you plunder more, at least in Verdansk, it's going to change if they have Plunder with the new Pacific map. But Boneyard has a lot, Storage Town has a lot, Train Station has a lot. Downtown has a lot, but there's a lot of buildings to run through, right? So there's lots of places that you can go. But keep in mind, if you're going to drop somewhere, once you've looted that whole spot, how long is it? Like, how far is it to run or go somewhere else on the map? Right? Because if you have a downtime where you're not getting cash anymore and no one's around you, you're not going to be getting that cash when other people could be. So just keep that in mind when you're choosing a place to drop. Likewise, when you are choosing your contract, Scavenger, of course, is the quick ones that will get you cash pretty quick. However, my philosophy has changed in regards to what other contracts are out there. Drop, if not a scabby, go for a bounty. Because even if you're not going after the bounty, chances are they're going to get poached real quick. And you still get cash when bounties get poached. Not the full amount, but you still get some. Right? So that's always available. And if you do poach the bounty, you get some pretty good cash for it too. Some people like to get most wanted contracts. These weren't in my original tutorial back in the day. But most wanted contracts, if you can stay alive, it's going to bring people to you, and you can get a lot of cash by killing other people. Right? But make sure you and your teammates can communicate well and are decent players, because you'll get swarmed. All right. So that's what you're going to see me do here. I'm going to make some suggestions here in just a few moments. And it will probably help if I actually go full screen on this so you can see what I'm talking about. That's embarrassing, but funny. At my expense. Ha ha, hee hee. That's better. Okay, let's do this. So these teammates, no one's on a mic at all. So if you're not on a mic, and sometimes, guys, I don't want to talk either, but I'll still ping. Have the courtesy to ping. Notice how I pinged a scabby and a bounty. So I let them choose in some pretty good spots there. So now I'm waiting for them to say, where are we going, guys? Alright, someone said something. He's right there. So in this situation, he didn't... Maybe he was trying to go for that. He's like going to that area. So if someone wants to drop near a contract, I'll still mark the contract and go for that contract. That way I'm so close to my teammate, but I'm also getting a contract going at least. Because it's still better to get a contract going than not. Unless you drop into a spot that's dead and there's lots of cash.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Now, keep in mind, guys, when you're dropping in Plunder, you can also pick people off out of the sky a lot easier because you're coming in with a full loadout, right? Make sure you have a loadout ready to go. And in this situation, I am rocking the EM2, I believe, and Snake Shot Akimbo Magnums. And I have the loadout in the description below. So there we are, getting cash right off the rip. Boom. Nice. So now, when I have a look here, my teammates are nowhere near me. We're going to pause it right there. Pause it right there. Balloons are your friend. You want to get, if there's a balloon, grab it in Plunder, because as soon as you hit 100k by yourself, if you have a teammate that needs a balloon, then you want to grab that, because if you get killed and you got cash on you, you're losing cash, man. It's the worst feeling. I said in my original training video, it's worse when you have like over 100k just to yourself and someone picks you off and you lose a good chunk of that money. A balloon, once you hit that, stack it away, man. And the faster you can stack that money away, there's not as much stress when you die. It's like, fine, kill me, I don't care, whatever. So we have one right off the rip there. Go for that cash. And here we are. We're looting all over the place here. Okay, my teammates are fairly close, which is good. Right, and we're also kind of close to where that chest is. The contract. So we're just busy getting this cash, man. Got UAV up. Now, one thing I didn't really notice right off the rip there is that I'm now orange. Someone is hunting me right now. Right? So I gotta pay attention. Which I don't do. See? So, in the top left of the map, you'll notice there's a red dot there where my yellow teammate is. I'm not paying attention to that. What I do know is I'm orange. So I have almost 100k. I'm dropping this a little premature, but considering there's that orange or the red ping there, I drop it right off the bat. So we get rid of that cash. Now we're red. He's coming. How my teammates don't see this guy, I have no idea. And that's the tough part about going with randoms. You can't really communicate that well. Look where that red dot is compared to my teammates. At this point, I see it. That's why I'm like trying to get this shit down. And then I shit the bed. Now, I didn't shit the bed nearly as bad as this guy, because one thing about balloons, and I didn't realize this when I did my first tutorial, is you can shoot down balloons. If someone drops a balloon, drops their cash, you can shoot their balloon down and steal that cash. He could have stole all my cash here, and he didn't do it. So just be aware of that, guys. If you see someone drop a balloon, take out their balloon. It'll blow their mind. It doesn't happen often. But when it does, I remember the first time it happened to me, I was like, what the fuck happened? Where's our cash? What the hell? It was hilarious. Right? See, he's a king now. That means he's got a lot of cash. He's like leading in regards to how much cash is on him. One of the high players there. Alright. So at this point, now I'm spawning in. And we got that king right there. That means he's got the most cash on him in the game right now. So at this point, I'm looking at this, say, okay, well, I know where I died, but there's our contract right there. So let's wrap that contract up. I didn't lose any money, right? Because I put it in the briefcase. So let's go get the next thing on the contract. There we go. Smooth as butter. Get that cash, and we got a kill streak. That's awesome. Almost missed that chest there. There we go. Some drones. Meh. So at this point, I'm looking at where my teammates are. I'm going for the contract at this point. And this is where it would help to have people on mics or playing with a team. With randoms, you don't know what you're going to get. So at this point, I committed to playing the contract. We're in second place right now, by the way, if you look at the score. Right? I'm like, I'm going to play contract on this. And usually running solo on this can get you in trouble, but sometimes it works out well if you can play your way decently. So we're going to get this going again here, and I might skip forward a little bit to the next little area. All right, so at this point, we have that UAV going, and I notice on our mini-map that we have someone here with us. So I'm on alert at this point.
Marking rally point.
I realize he's already inside, so I'm like, screw it. He probably knows I'm here too. Miss him. I should have been dead to rights, quite frankly. But hey, we were able to get out of it. I took all his cash. There we go. You do want to have a nice close range weapon for close encounters. In this situation, I have dual magnums. It could be a Jack 12 shotgun. It could be a Mac 10. You know, something that shreds short range. It's good to have one of those for sure. And if you don't have that, man, you know, it's fine. But you want to have a decent secondary. A lot of people will run like a marksman rifle, but you want something that's short and medium range as well if you're running a long range and short range. But you do want to have a strong short range in that scenario. But here's our contract. I notice on our UAV, there we go. Got buddy here, and I got my tracker perk on there. This guy had no clue what was going on. He wasn't listening well. I'm fine with that. And now we're going to go get our cash. There we go. Nice, second place. And we're almost in first right now. So doing well. There we go. There's our first place. So I'm not sure what my teammates are doing. All of us have a decent amount of cash on us. I'm going to finish this contract. I popped the UAV just in case someone's around me. Because especially if I'm running solo like this, then I want to make sure I know what's up. Stopping power rounds. I'm going to stop this for stopping power rounds. The amount of stopping power rounds in the game that you can pick up have been nerfed significantly. So if you can find them and you're not running that as a perk or a field upgrade or whatever you want to call it, definitely grab it and equip it right away and then grab back whatever you had lost. But it's really helpful, and you're going to see why here in a few minutes. So we're going back and forth between first place here. It looks like there's no one around me, thankfully. There's someone who, you know, no one's ghosted. So I'm nowhere near my teammates, but we're playing this contract. We're first place as well, so I'm not as worried. Right off the rip, there we go. We got a vest, and there's our balloons. And if you look at my cash, 161. We're getting rid of that money right now. That's why whenever you can get a balloon, grab a balloon. And as soon as you're over 100k, I recommend dropping it. I recommend dropping it, man. Put that away. Because now, I don't care if I die. It's no big deal to me. Having a hard time. Didn't get my Air Jordans and eat my Wheaties today. Couldn't get up there. There we go. So far, we're leading pretty well. So my teammates are doing something right. Fortunately, Ghostface got killed. He had a lot of cash on him. Oh, jeez. I'm looking at that right now. I didn't even realize in game. I was just focusing on me and what I was trying to do. So all these areas, I expect them not to be looted, which is why I'm searching through all this stuff. If I'm going to go do a contract, I might as well loot and pillage on the way, right? Any building that's I can quickly and easily get into, let's get that money, man. Let's find whatever's in there and let's get that cash. There it is. There's another balloon. Let's go. And hello.
Holy shit.
See?
What? That guy straight rolled up on me.
So that dude obviously heard me in there. He had Ghost on, I think. I didn't even know he was there. But that's where stopping rounds came in and bailed me out. Just bailed my ass out. That's the only reason I won that gunfight, stopping power. I'm also running, I think it's quick fix. So as soon as I get a kill, my health goes almost back to full within, like, immediately almost. So that's in there too. But stopping power rounds, man, it can bail you out in a situation. Get that plate back up. We're at 94k, almost another 100, and we're dropping that cash. There we go. So now, if another dude rolls up on me... See, I just realized I had stopping power. That's what happened there. So, got that cash. I was all by myself, so I'm like, I might as well refill my shit. And there is one more balloon, so I want to take that for the road as well. Alright. I'm just making sure no one else was around this dude. Got a kill streak, and we are off to the races. At this point, I basically say, okay, I've got the contract done. I've done everything I need to here. What do I do next? There's no contracts really around me that I'm interested in. So I'm like, okay, I start heading towards where my team members are. And on that route, I'm going to plunder and try and get as much money as I can on the way. So that was kind of the game plan here. When you're out on your own and you've kind of tapped everything out, then it kind of makes sense to, you know, see what your teammates are up to and head that way.
Soldier incoming.
Also, always keep an eye on the sky. Right? A soldier dropping in. Now, I got distracted by the cash. And that guy dropping in most likely saw me. Because I didn't see that coming. I should have been looking around more. If you hear the commentator, announcer say, someone's dropping in, give yourself a few seconds to look around. I was mad at this guy.
Tried to stun me from the back.
I was kind of mad he stunned me from behind. It's like, dude, he was scared he couldn't get me without the stun. Whatever. I was a little bit salty, I ain't gonna lie. Alright. So, that's the good thing, though. I wasn't that mad, though, because I had given up all my cash. He barely got anything from me whatsoever. Right? And so, it wasn't a big stress to me. Now, looking at our map, I am what color? I was light blue. So, I'm looking at where my team members are. They're over in that area, and there's a bunch of contracts there, too. So, I'm looking. I'm saying, okay, well, what's around there that I can use to help my team? I'm going to head that way anyway, because my team is there. And they're marking shit. So if it's hot, right, let's head that way. So I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, what's over there? Alright, well, we got a bounty. Let's hit that up. Gives me direction, and maybe it can get poached, right? So I'm going to head that way. One thing to be aware of is, once you've kind of run out of places to loot, like it's dry, look for places to get into fights. Go attack people, because you're going to be looking to steal their cash. Because if you stay in one spot, people, like, you will get caught up on. People will catch you if you just sit there, not looting or anything like that. You can't get in there, by the way. I learned the hard way. Right off the rip, there's another balloon. So, always want those. Here's our target. Looking for cash. I'm also having to look around, see if anyone's around. So right off the rip, having a look at this bounty target. He's up on the roof of that big building over there. So I'm just going to loot first. So that guy's kind of going far away, so I'm not going to waste my ammo on him. If he was closer, I would have ripped him. Okay, people are fighting, so, like, okay. If he's fighting multiple people, I want a third party that, if possible. Now, especially if he's most wanted, people tend to go right to the roof. It's what they do. It's like, oh shit, I'm most wanted, I'm going to camp the roof. So, I'm kind of slowing it down here just because I don't have a dead silence. And I'm worried that he's going to be watching for me. I can hear him. I'm like, where is it? Is it upstairs or downstairs? Someone got messed up. At this point, I just heard him fly off. You can hear them when they fly off, so I should have gone after him sooner. Like, I'm going, where is he? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? And now, I'm seeing other people here too. So So I'm taking a couple of pot shots here. There we go. I didn't even realize I fell off. So we got another vehicle there. Start attacking. That's the worst thermite ever. I'll make him rethink his life choices. He got the fuck out. Now, my team has the most wanted progress. Just give me a chance to get a couple of kills here. Ooh, someone's trying to rip me. So at this point, I'm getting off. Nope. Keep in mind here, the camping isn't very rewarding in this game. Right? If you stay in one spot, if you get a couple of kills, great, but you still gotta go collect that cash. This game mode is all about collecting that cash. Right? That's why I got off there. So I'm looking for whoever ripped me. Where'd he go? They're around. Right? Okay. So now I'm just looking around. Whoa. There he is. Sit down, son. There we go. Gonna pop over there. Let's see. I got my tracker in there, so I know Buddy's in here. There we go. Very nice. That's why you want close quarters, man. Got the cash. When you kill people, you want to get their cash, because once again, if you're not looting, someone else is. By killing people, you're going to be able to get some extra cash. Got ripped from the backside. Not sure who that is. I didn't have that much ammo. I wanted that field upgrade so I could get some ammo so I could get some stuns. Get my stuns and thermites up. There we go. In this situation, I was fine losing my balloon because I knew there was 2 balloons in the area. I could always go back and get them. But I wanted my stuns. That was a bad stun, for the record. Don't do that. Now I'm looking for this guy. I have no idea where he was. So I'm making my way through. There we go. And he caught me looking. As you can see, I'm not too happy with that. But I didn't lose that much money. I lost 13k. Okay, not that bad. We are in second place again, though. Be aware. Alright. So, at this point, we're having a look around. Where are my team members? And if we're in second place, we're close to getting a dub here. So if my teammates are close to a king, that means there's a lot of cash. A lot of cash. And my teammates are close by. So at this point in the game, if I go looting by myself, there's no guarantee I'm going to drop in a place that has been unlooted. At this point in the game, a lot of places have already been unlooted. I have to go far away. And even then, right? At this point, it makes sense to be part of the action instead of just trying to loot by myself. So that's what we're going to go do. So, we drop right here. We're dropping right into the action. And looking around. Where's that king? Over by those roads over there. My teammates dropped a UAV. So now I can see where people are at. We got a bunch of kings around here, man. Toss the stun. Oh, just missed him. Now, I have no idea. I must have made that guy think. Go. That's...
Oh, yeah?
Dropped him. I don't know why he didn't go back inside. But now we have our close quarters and tracker, so I know where people are at. Drop Mr. Ghostface here. Ooh, he had a fat bag. Fat bag. 117k, we're dropping that shit right now. It's a kind of risky because people are around me right now. But you know what? If I could get it away, that was huge. Now we're in first place as well. There we go. Fill that back up. And we still have a dude with a lot of cash on him. We just got to find him. There's our Deddy. And we think he's up top, I think. Yeah, I popped my Deddy. See if he's up there. Dude, he camped it with a mine, so I was like, yeah, fuck that shit, man. That shit kind of pissed me off. I thought I was gonna get the dude. But at this point, I'm just kind of hanging out. There's a lot of people around here, so there's a good chance I'm gonna be able to pick someone off. Right? Because there's a big money bag here. There's other people probably around. My team's over there. Might as well rip him.
I see you.
That's creepy as F. So I'm just looking around right now, seeing what's going on. My teammate smacked that in my face. Alright, we know that There's our tracker coming in huge again.
Head for target location.
Sustaining fire. Don't
There we go. Now, I don't know, like, why I didn't keep shooting this other guy first, but it worked out. Another fat bag. Get more plates. This is, like I said, guys, this is where getting kills helps stealing other people's money. I'm dropping this on it just to deter people from rushing us, now that we have that cash.
Enemy soldier incoming.
So if you're going to do that, make sure you're undercover and stay safe. Now, I didn't get anyone with it, but that's fine. It tells me no one was really in that line of where the airstrike was hitting. Okay, got a Twitch guy over here. There he is. Down him.
Tango down.
That grenade was terrifying. Once again, taking their money.
Dropping into the
Now,
AO.
right off the rip, I notice I'm over 100k, so this is where I'm like, shit, I'd like to have a balloon right now. Buddy gets killed over here, so we know. One thing to be aware of, guys, if someone kills your teammate, most likely, especially in this stage of the game, if someone kills your teammate and it sounds like it's close, like it wasn't a snipe, camp your teammate, bait them. Use your teammate as bait. Because they're going to respawn. It's not like you're playing Battle Royale, right? You don't have to worry about them going to the gulag and winning a gulag or you having to buy them back. They're going to respawn anyway. So, if you want to res your teammate, that's fine. Use them as bait, res them, whatever you want to do. Just don't rush right away because there's going to be the enemy who killed them. They want that money. So, hang back for at least a second or two and you'll be able to pick that guy off as well. Just as you saw here. Now, I just didn't quite make it to that guy. Now I'm marked. Because I have 150k on me, right? So people on the map can see where I am. And they're going to be coming. Or they should be trying to anyway.
Move over here.
I'm just trying to see if anyone's around there. I'm trying to clear that glass because it's a little bit harder to see. The tough part about when you're marked as a high earner, you're not sure where someone's going to come from, right? So it's hard to kind of get an idea.
Dropping into the area.
Now, I don't know if my teammate just dropped wrong. Or if he got picked up. Oh, there's another guy there too I could have gone after. But I thought I heard someone. They're upstairs. So I didn't know which one was that. So there we go. Another freaking mine, man. That pissed me off. Especially because there was a dude camp on the roof with a mine on the door. That was annoying. That's the second time he's done that too. Now at this point, I'm looking at where my teammates are. He's not too far away, so there's a decent chance he might be able to get to me. So that's why I'm not calling it quits just yet. Yeah, and here he comes. And the other teammate's there too. So there we go.
Break a few more rules, then I'll watch while you.
There we go, and Buddy died. So screw that guy. Whoa! Someone saw me. I almost got... Oh, look at my health. I was like down to the last sliver. Okay. Let me go with this guy's money. There he is. Now, if I was, like, looking back, I wish I would have just camped that roof because he comes back another time. Does the same shit. Alright, watching the skies. There he is. That's the guy. And stupid me, what do you think happens? Okay, quick pause. When you hit 1 million, you can still lose the game. This is something I talked about incorrectly on my first tutorial. Just because you get to 1 million first doesn't mean you can win. Or you can, like, you get the dub. Other people can catch up. And by the end of overtime, if you are not the highest, like you don't have the most cash, you're going to lose. Right? So you can't just, unless you're ahead by like a lot, you can't just camp out overtime. Besides, it's kind of boring too if you want to stick it out. So, just be careful. Now, the good thing about overtime is when you hit a mill, any cash you have on you automatically gets banked. You can't lose it. You start at 0 now. But you're a million up to that point, you're good. So if you look at our money right now, I think Ghostface has 25k. I think he just picked it up. Or he must have just picked it up. Now overtime is 1.5. So here's our buddy right there, and he put 2 down. Look at my face. Look at my face. I'm just stone-faced, man. And he got my teammate, too. Now, it helps, though, because we're leading by a decent amount. And he put it back down again. Like, ugh, those types of players, man. But at this point, he's expecting us to rush him. Right? So at this point, I'm having a look saying, okay, well, what's around us? Where's my team at? Looks like, you know what, a lot of action was still kind of going on over here. I see where my teammate's going. So I'm like, you know what, buddy's still over there. Is there a way I can rip that dude? I'm watching it. Now, I'm lucky I didn't get sniped out of the air. You gotta be really careful of that. If you know there's snipers around, right, I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him. I want that guy dead. Now, I'm so focused on this guy. If you look over to the right where all the dollar signs are, there's a guy over there that I totally missed. I just wanted that dude so much to peek, but he's not going to peek. He's not. Not for that, he's not. Right? So I'm watching it. He's not going to peek out. So my teammate's there as well. We kind of got it covered. And my teammate, he's tossing shit down there. So that tells me people are down there. I'm still waiting for that other guy. At this point, this is wasted movement on my part. My teammate's already rushing a guy down there. I should be looking to go help. Because looking behind me, there's not much risk to my buddy at this point. Right? For someone else third partying. I'm still like so set on that other dude. So at this point, I'm kind of looking around saying, okay, did we kind of milk this area? There's nothing else going on here anymore? Right? I'm just going back to him again. Right? That. There we go. Got him. Got someone dropping, looking around. There he is. Got him. Whenever you hear that, remember guys, look around. People are dropping close to you.
Time to play.
At this point, it's just, as I said, a matter of trying to get kills. Woo! Oh, that almost got me. Now I'm looking for him. Buddy got killed in there, so my teammate got killed, so now I'm going to go and third party that. Down him in a second. He was plating. All good there. Now we're going to see, because I have a bunch of cash on me, so now I just want to kind of chill a bit. I don't want to lose it. Second place team is kind of inching up a little bit. If you can see, they're not close, but they're not far away either. If they get like 100k right now, if they got like a chest or something, they could have caught us a lot quicker. And that's the thing about Plunder, you never know. See, I'm still looking for that dude, man. I'm still looking for that guy. Alright. And my buddy got him. And I try to go in there and I fail. And there we go. Take home the dub. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Alright. So, at that point I throw on my mic, just quick GG to the guys, eh? They were all looking to run it back, so that worked out well. So, why did this work? We got a lot of balloons quick, right? There's maybe we only completed maybe 2 contracts. I think a bounty was poached, and we did the scavvy right at the beginning. Put us in a good situation to get ahead and stay that way. It helped that one of my teammates was getting a lot of kills. In fact, pardon me, 3 of us were almost double digits. 2 of us were. And you notice how I did have a lot of cash there as well. Well, we actually got a lot of contracts now that we look at it. Right? So when you're playing randoms, it's got to all kind of come together. Especially if they don't have mics. If you play with randoms that got mics, they're decent players, you can do pretty good. You can do pretty good. In this situation, I did go off on my own, but there was a method to my madness as to why I did it, and I knew when to start coming back to my team and start going for kills as opposed to going for looting, right? You want to stick to your looting more closer at the beginning of the game, and then once halfway through, see if you can start getting some action stealing people's money. Because after the first half of the game, a lot of places get cleared out, and then you're running around finding empty buildings with no cash, and you're going further and further down the leaderboards, right? So hopefully that overview helped. Hopefully the gameplay helped, and my viewpoints kind of will open your eyes a little bit. And I hope they keep Plunder in the next version of Warzone. It is a great mode. I thought it was fantastic. It's a great place for new players to get acclimated to the map, how the game works, the game mechanics, especially for free-to-play players who can come in, they can upgrade their guns while having fun with friends, or even rams, meet new people, right? It's more of a chill mode that also can be pretty competitive as well. It's a great mode, so I do hope they keep that in the next iteration of Warzone. If you liked any of the gameplay, commentary, or both, please let me know in the comments if this helped you out at all, or if there's anything you liked about this. And as I said at the beginning, if none of the streamers or content creators you like are posting anything you're interested in at the moment, feel free to have a look at my playlist of all my previous streams, all my previous videos. I really appreciate it, and hopefully you can find something you like there. So we'll see you in the chat at the next stream, guys. I hope this helped out. Until the next video, stay healthy, stay safe. Go give someone a high five, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.